I never did a job in my life. Nobody ever had me, that's a separate story. But there was a time in my life when I was at a very desperate conditions. I had no saving, a lot of responsibilities, and I was left with only one option: give up my hustle and go for a safe and secure job. In those desperate times, when I was in the process of taking a decision, I met a wise guy, and he told me a story of a wolf that totally changed my perception of the life, and I never looked back going for a job again. That story was, once upon a time there was a famine and there was a wolf that was dying of hunger and it was starving. It decided to go to the city side, and when that wolf reached the city, it met a dog. It was a very healthy, well taken care of, a happy dog. The wolf asked that dog, like, you're so happy, you're living the luxurious life, how is this even possible? The dog replied, my owner takes good care of me. It gives me good food, gives me shelter, gives me security, everything. The wolf was like, can you introduce me to your owner? Dog was like, yeah, why not? I'm gonna take you to my owner. That's not a big deal. And they started walking towards the owner. On the way, wolf noticed something in the neck of the dog, and that was basically the collar. A beautiful, shiny collar made up of gold. So the wolf asked the dog, what this thing is that you're wearing? And the dog replied that it's a collar. I have to wear it as a sign of submission and a sign of obedience. In return of everything, I have to wear this collar, and you also have to wear this. The wolf actually got triggered from that and were like, I'm gonna go back to my forest and I'm gonna die as a free wolf, then live a luxurious life with safety and security, but as a slave. And it went back to the forest. This is what the wolf mentality is. I mean, for me, this story was very fascinating. Why? Because you do not have to surrender to anybody. You have to live as a free man, not as a corporate slave. You have to live with your own terms and conditions. Nobody should force you to wake up at 9, and you should not wait for someone to allow you to go back at 5. That is the reason I myself admire wolf more than the lions. Why? Because wolf cannot be tamed. You will never find a wolf in the circus. Even you'll find lions performing in the circus, but not the wolves.